Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Beyond Game podcast. I am your host. I am Greg Standback, and I'm glad you're here with me because I'm here to talk to you about how to get results. I started my company a short time ago called Results Led Life. The reason why I came up with the name Results Led Life is throughout my life and throughout my coaching career, I always talked about getting tangible results. We wanted to get results that meant a lot, not only to the people that we were coaching, our players, but also to the people that worked around us. And to get results, there were certain standards that had to be set and met to make sure you're getting the outcome that you want. Because a lot of times we find out that a lot of people want to get results, but not all results are good results. There's an expression I use all the time. It's called working backwards. Like you can be working so hard, putting so putting forth so much effort, but it's not getting you moving forward. It's not getting you traction. Actually is making you go backwards. So it's the old saying, work smarter, not harder. And that's the things that we try to talk about in getting results. And with that, we've determined, when I say we, this was me and my coaches at the time, but it stemmed from where I was, that to get tangible results, there were 5 different levels that you had to try to achieve to get those levels. And to get those levels, part of it is understanding what is your leadership style and how do you get other people to follow you as a leader. So in this podcast, my very first podcast that I'm happy to present to you, I want to go over those 5 key areas that I believe if you follow and you master the level 2 and level 3, you're going to start getting more tangible results. Not only for you in your life, but also through others and with others. So with that being said, let's jump right into it because I'm excited to share this with you. Now, the first level is what we call the management boss level, that position level. That is the lowest level of getting results. That is the person that's in charge. You can be a manager at a McDonald's, a 7-Eleven, Burger King, or just a manager in your company. And people follow you just because you have a title. They haven't really bought into your philosophy. They haven't bought into your goals, your ideals. The only thing they bought into is, I'm here to get a check. Like Marshawn Lynch, I'm only here so I don't get fined. They're only there because they have to be there. They haven't really, they don't really believe in what you can do for them. And at this level is the lowest levels where you're not going to get a whole lot of results because more than likely these people are more for themselves than more for everything else because they haven't put any the word I'm looking for, they haven't put any significance into the role that you play as a leader. So at this level, people follow you, like I said, just because you're going to get little to very few results at this level. The next level, which is a very important level, that is the level of getting permission. And that's the next level of the leadership level where people will follow you based on relationships. And based on those relationships, they feel that they will follow you because they want to. And that's the goal. You got to get people in a position that they believe that by following you, they're going to get the same outcomes that they want for themselves as they will for you. And doing this and in this level, this is where you start to build trust. This is where you start to build that understanding where the person believes that you're going to lead them in a direction. They trust you. They believe in your ideals. They believe in your goals. And now they're more willing to work not just for you, but they now definitely want to work with you. You know, relationships can change all the time. And when you're at this level, you have to be able to understand other people's relationships and personalities. What may work for one may not work for the other. What may work for this one employee or one player may not work for another player. So you really have to understand relationships at this level. You got to understand, more importantly, what is your relationship style that will help them in their relationship style that will ultimately get the job done. And a lot of times when we're in leadership positions, we like to tell people what to do, but we don't give them the why. And that why is so important. When people understand why we're trying to achieve this goal or why this is a direction that we're going to go in, you're going to find out two things. It's plain and simple. You're going to find out that they agree with you, they're on the same team with you, or you're going to find out that they have other ideas, which they may think is better, which might be better, or they just don't believe in it at all and they're going to keep doing their own thing. And now you're stuck on that hamster wheel going in circles. You don't want to do that. So in this one, you want to build stronger connections. You want to understand personalities. You want to understand relationships, and you want to make those stronger, because at this level, this is where people will start to help you obtain the goals and desires that you have. Now you'll start to get more results, and that's so important. The next level is level 3, and this is very, very important, because once you understand personalities, now you're able to transform people. Once they believe in you, they trust you, and now you understand where they want to go, they understand where you want to go. Now you're able to transform those type of relationships. Now they are giving you permission to dive deeper into them. Therefore, they feel more comfortable, they believe in you, they trust you, and they're more willing to be transformed into that player, worker, person you desire to help you get those ultimate results. People here definitely follow you because they want you. It is your relationships that change that will lead people to where they want to go. And definitely at this level, you got to understand the 3 R's as a leader. You got to be able to listen. You got to be able to learn, and then you'll be able to lead. You got to listen to what they're saying and how they're saying. You got to learn what they are saying and how they're saying it. And then you turn that into where it works for you. And now you're able to lead based off that information. And when you understand these 3 R's and you put it all together with those stronger connections, and now you're able to achieve goals and see tangible results, this is so important, because that transformation level, this permission level, is a higher level of understanding. And remember, a lot of times our transformation has to happen with us first. If we don't change ourselves first to meet the needs of the people that we lead, then there's no way they're going to transform into where they could be able to follow you as a leader. So a lot of times we got to show that vulnerability, that it's okay to say, I may not know something, I cannot do something. Well, teach me how to do something, because all of those things help build that transformational stage, so that people now would be more likely to follow you because they feel more included. They feel that they have more of a stake in the ultimate goal. And at this level, that's where that permission opens up. Now we're going to get into the 4th level, and we're getting a little higher to get more tangible results. On our 4th level, that is the development. You transfer them, now you got to develop them. Now you got them. Now you got to develop this person into that future leader that you want. You'll get deeper results from this level, because people follow you because what you have done for them. You've already showed them the way. They believe in it. You've done something for them. Now they're more willing to be more open, more pushing forward to accomplish the desires and goals that you want. At this level, you basically equip people and you put them in positions to get the results that they want. And that's so important. And then when we get to the 5th level, the 5th level is the highest level of getting results. That 5th level is where you basically at the pinnacle. It's that level of leadership. It's that level of results where you are the guru. You are the Pat Riley. You are the Dusty Bakers of baseball. You are the top CEO, Steve Jobs, at your company. At this level, they follow you because you have proven over and over and over that what you do works. Your way works based on history, based on statistics, and they follow you no matter what. And hopefully that is the level of leadership. That is the level that we're trying to attain, so that we can get ultimate results. Because at the end of the day, we want people to, one, have confidence in themselves. When they have confidence in themselves, when they believe in themselves, they're more likely to believe in you and others. That's so important. Number two, we want to be able to change people to meet the standards that we desire. But before we can change someone, we got to make sure that we are changed so that we meet those same desires. A lot of times we can't be in a position where we are not modeling or showing the example that we need to get the results that we want. So think about this. If you're a parent and you need your children to clean their room and you want to have a clean room, but every time they come into your room and it's messy, you're not modeling the same behavior that you want from them. So therefore, you have not transformed or transitioned into a behavior that they can see and therefore understand that this is what they need to do. That's so important even in the workplace. If we want to have high goals and aspirations for people that we lead, we got to make sure we have high goals and aspirations for ourselves. And a lot of times that's just sharing it with others, showing how we get there. And once we do that, we'll be able to accomplish more. So wherever you are at the level of leadership, the level of trying to get results, the level of understanding, you always got to make sure one key point, and I think this is very important. You got to understand personalities. You got to understand behaviors. And once you understand that, I believe you'll be able to transform people, transform yourself, and eventually get the results that you want. Now, like I said, I am so excited. This is the first podcast that I'm putting together. And what I like to do in the future with this podcast, I want to be able to answer questions, share experiences, have people come on and talk about how do they get results. What do they do to get beyond the game? And the reason why I came up beyond the game, I hate to go back, but I have to. I've coached for I coached for 29 years, 17 years at Florida Memorial University. I had a very successful coaching career. I was able to get results. And moving forward, I'm now retired from coaching. And this is why I call this the beyond the game. I'm basically taking all the things that I've learned from my coaching experience, and that's most importantly, working with people. And I want to give back to you. I want to help you understand people. I want to help you understand leadership ability, leadership qualities. So whether you are a parent, a coach, an owner, or CEO, I want to take the tools that help me have tremendous success and give it to you so that you can have success. So you can follow me at all platforms, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, at Results Led Life. Gregory Standback, Results Led Life. And I hope the information that I put out there and present to you is beneficial for you. And if it's not beneficial for you, by all means, share it with someone that may need it. Like I said, I'm glad to start this podcast with you. It will definitely be one of many. And hopefully you'll take this journey and ride with me. And please put comments in the box on the platforms. If you have questions, put them out there. I'll answer your questions going into my next shows. But more importantly, I want to give back. This is my service to you. This is what I want to do to help you get better so that you can get the results. And more importantly, so that you can have a results-led life. I thank you, and always God bless you. I mean that with all sincerity. We cannot do this without his presence. And I thank him for his presence in my life. And once again, this is Greg Standback. This is Beyond the Game. And I want you to have a results-led life.